Good afternoon everyone, I'm Hannah from Oscha Slings, and today in our live video we're going to be looking at our new Underdog collection and releases that we have coming this week. So it would be brilliant to say hello to everyone as you arrive in the live video. So do let me know when you've joined, let me know where you are tuning in from today, and yeah, let me know what the first signs of spring that you have spotted where you live at the moment. So here in Scotland, just outside Edinburgh, we are starting to see all those lovely daffodils coming out, and it just brightens up your day, brightens up the journey to work, or the kind of browse out in the garden, a little stroll in the woods. So we have been really enjoying just seeing those little bits of spring life come along. So do let me know when you have joined me today, and then we'll get started. I am wearing one of our new releases. This is the Ladybirds pattern, which we haven't released for quite some time, and I'm personally really excited to be wearing this little Ladybirds design, because I have been working here now at Oscha for 11 years and I haven't seen Ladybirds being released for quite a few of those. So we did have a Ladybirds design when I first started working at Oscha, and so it's just lovely to see it come back, and it's just super cute with the lovely little flowers here and there as well. Hi there Vanessa, lovely to have you with us this afternoon. Hi there Almanda, lovely to have you here with us. Do say hello, let me know where you're tuning in from today, and we'll get started with this afternoon's live video. So first of all, I'm going to show you the Triskelette. This is Triskelette Infinity, and it is a beautiful Celtic inspired design. So we're based here in Scotland, and a lot of our designs are Celtic inspired designs. So this one reminds you of kind of stone carvings and things that you would see up in the west coast of Scotland. And you can see here it's been woven, all of our Underdog collection have been woven on the same warps. This is our true blue warp. Some of you may recognise it from our Shire Tranquil release, so you may recognise the colourway from that. So I've got a few, because we have quite a few slings to cover this afternoon, 5 in total from the collection. I have a couple to show you in wrap form and a few fabric pieces to show you as well, so that you can get a real idea and sense of the drape of the fabric. All of them are super drapey and have this lovely kind of plushy quality to them. So you can really see that there with the Triskelette. So Triskelette, the blend of this one, we do have lots of interesting blends for our collection this afternoon, which I'm looking forward to telling you more about each one as we go. So we've used up extra yarn, or kind of leftover yarns if you like, from our other weave releases. So our other releases across the year, we always keep any little bit of yarn that we can. We don't like things going into landfill at all, so we ask our weavers to keep hold of any extra bits of yarn that we haven't used in our releases for whatever reason, and then we've created this collection out of those. So we've chosen Underdog patterns, which are rarely woven. They have got niche fans out there, we're sure, and it's just so lovely to bring some of them out and give them a little yeah, bring them out into the open and kind of give them another little lease of life. So this is Triskelette, and it's a smaller version of our Triskel pattern for those of you who may be familiar with that one. And it has got an alternating weft yarn with 3 different wefts in it. So we've got bamboo viscose, ice cotton and organic combed cotton as well. And I'll bring it a little bit closer so that you can see it. But we have a couple of like a black and a slightly off black, and then we've got purples and turquoise and blue. And the wefts as well are kind of differing in width as well, so you get a really nice texture across the sling. So you almost have this like stripe, pinstripe effect going in underneath the Triskel pattern of the warp coming through there, so you can see it from afar and you can see it closer up as well. So the full blend of this one is 69% BCI organic combed cotton, which is Better Cotton Initiative. It's always the cotton that we use. And then we've got 19% bamboo viscose, 12% ice cotton. And this one, although it's listed as being 314 GSM, so that's kind of the weight of it, it actually feels closer to about 280, so it's not as thick as what it's listed, and that's because bamboo viscose generally weighs higher than it actually feels in hand. So if I do a little knot there, you can see it's actually quite a kind of light, kind of medium weight sling, and it's super moldable. It's going to be lovely for the summer, breathable and soft. You've got those lovely properties from the bamboo viscose, which is beautiful for newborns, soft and moldable, but it will also be supportive enough for toddlers as well, and you'll want to use a double layer carry, like a double hammock perhaps, to carry your wee one on your back in this one. So that is Triskelette Infinity, and it is 168 for a size 6, and we only have 6 slings available in this one. So if you love the sound of that blend or the pattern, then that's definitely one to go for on Wednesday. We will have all of these made up in wraps only, and a few metre pieces, as I said before. So because there's such limited quantities, and the reason they're limited quantities is because they have got they're made up using these weft kind of exclusive weft yarns that have been left over from or I guess kind of exclusive quantities. You know, we don't have huge quantities of weft yarns, so they're being used from our other collections. So do let me know if you have any questions at all. Let me know how you're doing. Hi there Sarah, lovely to have you with us, and Arlene, Claudine, Ren, Christine, lovely, Jess, Kathy. Oh, Danielle saying that Triskelette is so pretty. Hi there Anna, lovely to have you all with us. Good morning Nicole, must be morning where you are. Hi there Rose and Vanessa, so nice to see you today. Thank you for joining me. Sarah is saying, I love these. So here comes Shoal. This is Shoal Go With The Flow. And you can see the lovely shoal pattern with the cute little fishies swimming all the way across the warp. Jenny says Shoal is so perfect on this warp. And Sarah's saying, I'm nervous about missing out. Yes, so we've got a very limited quantity of these ones, and they will be listed at 7:30 on our website, and we'll have our Secret Stash Happy Hour event happening on Wednesday. So yeah, Jess saying, I so hope to see more Shoal this year and not so limited. We shall keep that in mind, Jess. So the blend of this one then, we're also seeing the ice cotton here and 19% linen as well. So it's 61% organic combed cotton, 19% linen, 14% ice cotton and 6% cotton. So this one is 250 GSM, so it's a really lovely lightweight blend. Again, a beautiful drape and a nice kind of shine from that one too. This is going to be a perfect summer blend. So the ice cotton is is a especially woven, especially spun cotton yarn, which is cool to the touch, and it does feel cool to the touch, so it's a really lovely yarn. And I believe we don't have a lot of ice cotton remaining actually in our collection of yarns that we're able to use at the moment. So if you're looking for some ice cotton, then I would definitely say to go for this one, because it's a really lovely one. And like I say, I'm not 100% sure how much more ice cotton we're going to have in the near future. Jess says this one's great for the beach, and Ren has said this grad is absolutely gorgeous. It's a really lovely true blue grad, indeed it is. So you've got this lovely kind of bright kind of royal blue at the bottom, coming up into a kind of sort of lighter blue in the middle, and then fades back out into a slightly greyer blue at the back. So you get a really nice movement of the blue there in it. Jenny is asking, do I know which type of linen it is? I will have to check with that one because I don't have the note of it here, so I'll need to double check and get back to you on that one. So as I say, it's perfect for the summer. The ice cotton especially spuns the Pima cotton, which is lovely and cool to the touch, and it's really easy to wrap with this one. So it's going to be great for newborns, great for toddlers in a double layer carry, and particularly good for beginners as well. So that is Shoal, Go with the Flow. So our next one, we're bringing in a little bit of wooliness. Oh, I should mention the number, the quantities. We've got 12 slings in the Shoal, and it's 156 for a size 6. That gives you a wee guide on price for that one. And now we're bringing in a lovely woolly. So here we have Margeau, and this is our Charles Rennie Mackintosh inspired design. And Margeau was his wife, I think, and she was also an artist in her own right, and she made these amazing kind of artworks that you see if you ever go to Glasgow. You'll be able to go and see some of her artwork in the museums there. So they're absolutely beautiful. So it's Art Nouveau inspired, and again this one is rarely woven, although we have seen it a little bit more in the last few months through some of our pre-orders. So it's a really beautiful design. And this one of course has got the lovely merino lamb's wool. I mentioned that it's a beautiful woolly, so we have a nice couche, a nice kind of sumptuous quality to it. It's got a really nice softness, and it's going to be so comfortable to wear this one. And if you love the lamb's wool, it's a really quite a soft woolly feel, this one. So you do feel that kind of woolly texture, particularly on the back, but it's a really lovely softness to it. And again, it's floppy, it's drapey, it's going to be easy to use. The lamb's wool is a super fine muslin free merino yarn, so it's a really high quality yarn, and it's going to be absolutely delicious to wrap with. In fact, I think I may have shown you a slightly odd knot there that's maybe not going to give you the exact knotting. Okay, so this is a 1.5 meter piece, and if I bring it together and give it a little knot, you'll be able to see what it looks like. So there's 8 slings available in this one, and it's 198 for a size 6. And now you can see the difference in weight between the Shoal. I'm not sure I knotted the Shoal actually, I should maybe do that for you. Between the Shoal and the Margeau. So just knot that one up and show you that, so you can see the difference in the weight of the 2 slings there. So if you're looking for a lovely couche, something's perfect for toddlers, heavier babies, you can use it with little ones as well. It's 305 GSM, so it's not super thick. and yeah, it will be lovely and comfortable on your shoulders. And of course wool is also temperature regulating, so it's brilliant for this kind of mid-season time where you might kind of find yourself in kind of a warmer day, but also at the same time with a cool breeze from day to day. I know here in Scotland we kind of flip between kind of being quite chilly and being quite warm, so that's a really lovely one to help regulate your temperature and your little one's temperature as well. So that is Margeau Blue Rose, which is just lovely. And I guess we don't do a huge amount of lamb's wool, so you've got a double whammy on the Underdog. You've got Margeau's beautiful pattern here in the lovely merino lamb's wool yarn in the blend. So the full blend is 54% organic combed cotton and 46% merino lamb's wool for that one. And yes, there's 8 slings available for that one. Now on to our hybrid of the collection. So the hybrid weave structure allows us to introduce a third colour into the mix, or a second colour into the weft if you like. So we've got the lovely true blue warp with a gorgeous golden kind of yellowy golden cash wool in the weft, and also a lovely kind of shimmery black tinsel. So another under the sea pattern to go along with Shoal, and you've got this stunning shimmery black tinsel with a cozy soft and smooth cash wool. So you can see how that drapes. It's just incredible, the blend of this one. So for a hybrid, you generally find that hybrids are very supportive. Sometimes they can feel a little stiffer than our regular weave, but you can see here this one is soft and floppy, and it's going to be a dream to wrap with. So this Marina Swish and Sway, which is such a perfect name for it, for this particular sling, is 57% BCI organic combed cotton, 22% tinsel, that's your black in the weft, and 21% superwash cash wool, which is the golden colour that you're seeing, and it's 291 GSM, so it's quite it's a medium weight sling. It's going to be a wonderful all-rounder. It's going to be super strong and perfect for toddlers, but you will be able to wear it with newborns as well and be really nice to wrap with. So I'll just show you that up, and I should show you the reverse as well, because of course on a hybrid you do see the different colours coming in over the back of the fabric as well. So you've got that golden sand coming in. It's almost like golden sand against the marine life on the seabed there, which just is so complimentary of the design. Isn't it beautiful? So this one we have 8 slings available, and it is £250 for a size 6. And just keeping in mind, of course, you've got that lovely luxurious cash wool in the weft, and also with a hybrid weave we do use more yarn overall, because you've got the 2 colours of weft, and there is a different weave structure obviously going on there with the production of the hybrid weave. And of course you end up with this beautifully versatile sling that will last you from newborn all the way through to toddlerhood. Just look at that drape for a sumptuous hybrid, isn't it gorgeous? So what we've done with this one, and similar with our Puffins Arrowsig, is that we have the hybrid weave, and then we kind of loosen the, or kind of have a slightly more open structure, which gives you that lovely drape. So if you haven't tried one of our hybrids before, then I would definitely recommend trying one out. There we go. Well, maybe I should show you the knot as well in that one, just so that we're getting a nice comparison for thickness. So I'll do that. So here goes. Ariane says this is also gorgeous. So that's the hybrid Marina swish and sway, and you can see the size of the knot there to give you an idea of weight. But indeed it's 291 GSM, this one. Tinsel again generally does weigh a little bit heavier than a cotton, say, so you might find that it actually feels thinner in hand than it actually is weighed, or the listed is the weight. So I would say that's definitely true for this one as well. Perhaps not to the same extent as the Triskelette, but definitely thinner than your classic. There we go. I'm just going to check your comments now, and then we will move on to the beautiful Ladybirds. Do let me know if you've got any comments. Jenny has said Marina triggers my, oh gosh, I'm not how to pronounce that. Is it trypophobia? But gosh, that is still beautiful. And what is that? Is that a fear of the water or the under the sea? Or you have to tell me more, Jenny. Ren says, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Lots of wows. Nicole and Jasmine saying this is stunning. And love for the merino, that's the Margeau, of course, and the cushy wool. So yeah, lots of love for Margeau and the Marina. So that brings me on to the cute little Ladybirds, which I am sporting at the moment. Now this one is a lovely blend. Again, quite an unusual blend for us. So this one has got a rose fibre in the weft. So I'm going to try and bring it a little bit closer so that you can really see this. So we have linen and rose fibre in the blend of this cute Ladybirds pattern, which we haven't woven for quite some time, and it used to be a real Oscha staple. So those of you who have been in the Oscha community for a long time, you will recognise it as one of our earliest patterns. And it is just adorable. So you've got the little ladybirds going all the way across the middle of the warp, and then this lovely kind of daisy ditzy print along the edge and in the middle. So the blend on this one is 62% BCI organic combed cottons, that's your warp, and then 14% bamboo viscose, 13% rose fibre and 11% linen. So it's a really lovely lightweight sling, so it's 265 GSM. I've got it tied in a slip knot here for my front cross carry, tied in a slip knot at the side. And it was honestly so easy to wrap with. It stays in place really well. It's a lovely lightweight blend. Going to be really good for the summer, breathable, lovely and soft and drapey, just similar to the other slings as well. And indeed great for those new to wrapping, but also those who are looking for something a little bit lighter. So the rose fibre, Nicole is asking, is it's rose pulp fibre, and it's responsibly sourced and environmentally friendly, and it feels similar to the properties of bamboo, so viscose bamboo. So you've got a lovely kind of strength to it, but it's light, it's floppy, it's breathable, and yes, it's a really interesting blend for us, so I would definitely recommend trying it out. You will see, if you see up close, I don't know if you can see this, but there are little pink flecks going across the weft, and the pink, sort of pinky red flecks are actually in the linen. So we chose, because the rose fibre is actually ecru in colour, so it's white in colour, we chose a pinky red melange linen, just to kind of make that little hint to the rose, you know, feeling of the fact that you've got that lovely pinky tinge to the weft. So there's a very subtle pink and red tinge to the weft of this one, which I don't think is picking up too well in the camera here, but I can definitely see that running all the way across the weft. Particularly on the underside, but you do get little bits across the ladybirds, which also of course is quite fitting for the red ladybirds too. So it's a really nice subtle addition to the weft. So indeed it will be lightweight, it'll be easy to use. It is going to be perfect for the summer months. It's a lovely environmentally friendly sling as well, with the use of bamboo viscose, the rose fibre and the linen as well. So it's a really lovely summer weight sling, which is going to be adorable for newborns, and you will be able to use it for toddlers in a double layer carry as well. So this one, we have 12 slings in this one, and it is for size 6, it's £186, and that is due to the rare and qualities of the rose fibre, the kind of unusual rare rose fibre that we're using in this sling. So it's a really beautiful and unique and unusual option if you are interested in trying out rose fibre. So I'm going to slide this one off using my slip knot that I prepared earlier, and I'm going to pop on our last sling, and then I'm going to show you some of the pre-order grad yarns that is running at the moment, and just chat to you a little bit more about a few things that are happening at Oscha at the moment. So I've just slipped my slip knot down, and that is loosened off, so I can take my baby out of the sling. There we go. And I think I'll just take this one off over my head for ease. So that's the Ladybirds amble. Now, last but not least is our Riverbank release. So this is Riverbank Underbelly, and it is our pattern that has been designed in collaboration, or originally designed by a Scottish artist called Ursula Hunter, and she creates these gorgeous wood block prints, and actually we have the original, which I should take a photo of and put in the comments. So we've got the original Riverbank artwork that she created, and then we have developed it into this beautiful wrap. So it depicts some of the endangered wildlife and flora and fauna that we have here in Scotland. So you've got the beaver here in the middle, isn't it so cute? Such a cute little beaver. And then we have a little bird in the nest there as well along the riverbank. And we have some fish as well, which you'll see down in the bottom. And it's just, again, the perfect colourway for this Underdog pattern, which we don't weave often. We've got a dragonfly as well in the top here, amongst the kind of reeds and a butterfly and another little bird there as well. So we're beautiful. Oh, Jessica's saying, I thought that was an otter. Do you know, I think it is an otter now that you're saying that, because it doesn't have a beaver tail, does it? It is an otter, and it is much more common that you would see an otter in Scotland as well. Even though I do believe that they are trying to reintroduce beavers into the wildlife here in the UK. So pop this one on. So the Underdog collection, we had looked to see which patterns were being requested by our lovely customers, and the patterns that we don't weave overly often, and also which patterns we feel would work really well on this particular blue grad. But if you do let me know if you love this idea, because we were considering potentially doing something similar again in the future, choosing different patterns next time, of course, and just giving those Underdog patterns a little bit of a kind of chance to see the world again. So we'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Now, I just want to make sure that we're getting this lovely otter pattern placed perfectly in the middle. So I think I've managed that for my front wrap cross carry. So I'll just prepare that for my baby and get her in just a second. Now the weft of the Riverbank pattern is bamboo viscose weft, and we've got cotton is in there as well. So it is a black weft, so that you can really pick up all the detail in the pattern, which is really nice. And this one, the blend of it is 88% BCI organic combed cotton, 12% bamboo viscose, and it is 297 GSM, so it's a medium weight sling. Again, you can see it glides well, just as all of the others did, and it's got a nice grip to it as well. I'm just trying to find my top rail so that I can tighten this up nice and easily. There we go, I found it. Okay, pulling that round and tightening up my lovely Riverbank sling. So Jessica says, so excited about these. Jessica is also saying, good morning, late to the party. Oh, lovely, thanks for joining us, Jessica. And Shelby is saying, love the idea of more underdogs, so that's good to hear. Indeed, if you like the idea of another underdog collection, then do let us know. So this is the lovely Riverbank, which I might even just take you along to the corridor after the end of this video and show you the Riverbank, which is hanging up on our wall. So it's easy to use, easy to tie. You can see it glides nicely, it stays in place well too, so it's got good grippiness. It's soft and breathable, and it's just going to be a really good all-rounder, this one. So it's good for newborns and toddlers alike. It's a lovely blend, having that wee 12% of bamboo viscose just kind of adds to the drapiness and the smooth feeling of the whole kind of wrapping qualities of it. And this one, there are 12 slings. There's the little otter here. 12 slings, and it's 156 for a size 6 of this one. So lots of people loving the idea of another underdog collection. And Jessica said, yes, we need more oldie patterns. And Terry says, we'd love an underdog PO. Ooh, that's a cool idea, Terry. And Kerry is saying, underdog collection is such a great idea. And Jessica's loving this Riverbank release as well. So that brings us to the end of our underdog collection. And now I'm going to give you a little bit of pre-order information and also a few wee exciting things that are going on at Oscha HQ at the moment. So thank you so much for joining me. Let me just find my warp for the pre-order, which I think has just fallen on the floor, so just give me a second. It's fallen under my big pile of slings. So for those of you who haven't seen, we have got a brand new full, it's a semi-custom, it's called a complex semi-custom pre-order, which has been I guess launched last week and is working. They're working now on all of their decisions and polling and everything. So it is the a walk in the park group, and their new grad is the Holly Berry Warps. This is their new warp, and it is a lovely festive Christmas grad. So it is absolutely the essence of Christmas. So you have this lovely kind of pine green at the top and deep foresty green in the middle, and then a kind of very deep kind of maybe actually that's more of a pine colour, because you've got a slight hint to blue in the middle there, so it's potentially a kind of like a lighter mossy green at the top. I'm not entirely sure how to describe that one, but you can see it there. It's like a lovely kind of festive holly green, I guess that's probably the best way to describe it. A nice holly green at the top, holly leaf green, a lovely forest green, a pine kind of greeny turquoise, and then this lovely kind of burgundy wine colour in the middle, and then the holly berry red at the bottom. So this is the grad that is running on the Walk in the Park group, and at the moment they are they've come up with their patterns. So we've finished the pattern polling. So the patterns that are going to be on this warp are going to be Treebeard from the Middle Earth collection, Willow Braid, Rohan and Erwin. So they are going to be lovely. I think they're looking potentially to be doing kind of ecru gold wefts as well, but the wefts have yet to be pulled upon. And it is going to be super festive. We will be sharing this warp with them as well, which is what the semi-customs are all about. But as this is called a complex semi-custom, basically we are running this warp for ourselves, and the group are using it to choose 5 patterns that they want to have run on this with 5 wefts. And we've also decided to introduce a throw warp as well. So the next video in 2 weeks time, when the pre-order will probably be opening or be close to opening, I will bring the throws as well to the throw colours along. So it's a 3 colour grad which we've designed to kind of be in, and it's inspired by the Holly Berry warp. And it's going to be stunning. So the group have got 2 throw patterns that they can take forward, and that poll is closing this evening at 7 o'clock. And then they've also got, and then we'll run a couple of throws as well ourselves, which will be released closer to Christmas, and we'll have a couple of releases on this warp too, which will be released closer to Christmas. But the group have got free rein at the moment to decide what they want to have woven on it, and to make sure to guarantee what you would like woven. Make sure to join the group, get involved in all the polling, and you can place your pre-order in a couple of weeks time whenever the pre-order opens, and you'll be able to get guaranteed your item in the size that you want, or your accessory item. We also will have 1 lightweight scarf, and that has been pulled upon already as well, so that's going to be Shire. And this pre-order, like I say, it is festive inspired. Of course you could wear these all year round, and I know that a lot of you are big Christmas fans, so you might not wait until December to wear your Christmas themed wrap, but they will be delivered and delivered with you all by Christmas. So that's why we're placing it just now, because it does take 6 months. Well, can take up to 6 months, 4 to 6 months. We try to have them obviously shipped out to before then, but it can sometimes take up to 6 months to have everything woven with all of the things that are involved in the pre-order and weaving process. So that is the lovely Holly Berry warp. So do check out the grad. You'll get the links in our Clan Oscha group, or we can pop them the link here as well at the end of the video. And another little exciting thing to mention is that we're going to be participating in the Glasgow Baby and Toddler event, which is on the 19th to the 21st of April. And myself, I'm going to be there on Friday and Saturday, and Jill's going to join me on Saturday, and she'll be working on Sunday there as well. So we're going to be on the stall with the Glasgow Sling Library, and we'll have a nice sample of Oscha's along with us, together with a few prototypes of our new carriers that we've mentioned in Clan Oscha. So we've got our Onbu coming soon, and we also have a new bairn version. So we've got a new bairn carrier going to be launched in a couple months time too, so you'll hear all about that soon. And you can just come join us, come say hello if you live in Scotland, or if you live near enough Glasgow, we'd love to meet you. And we also have a giveaway starting today with the Nappy Lady. So this is wonderful UK website that offer all sorts of different cloth nappy options, lots of advice, all the different brands, and it's a really good resource if you are interested in getting started with cloth nappies or you're looking for something a bit different. So we've decided to team up with them because we know that you know, you're going to, if you love Oscha, then you're going to love cloth, well, you're going to love the cloth nappy world as well. There's lots of crossovers there, so we thought we would team up with them, do a joint giveaway, give one of our customers hopefully the chance to win a voucher and be able to try out their cloth nappies. So I'll pop a link to the giveaway below here as well, and you'll see that coming through on the Clan Oscha and on our newsletter list too. So yeah, do join in, that would be great. Okay, so I thought I might just run you down the corridor now and we can have a little look at the Riverbank design, the original Riverbank design, and then that will be us for today. Okay, this is the first time I've done this, so let's try it. Okay, let's see if I can do it without making too much of a problem. I'm going to take my microphone with me. I hope this is going to work. Okay. Alright, let's go. You're going to get to see a little bit. Okay, right, going down the corridor. Here we go. Very glamorous. You can see our posters here as well. We're back to front on the screen. It's one of Zoe, hands-free. And our lovely model Anne. This one's based on me. I don't know whether he looks much like me, but there you go. And this is Kathy, who used to work with us. And this is the Riverbank design. So you can see it there in all its glory. So you can see the woodcut artwork from Ursula Hunter, and then we've translated this into the wrap. And you can see the fish, the birdies, the otter, flora and fauna, and the dragonfly at the top. How cool is that? Maybe next time we can have a look in the production area sometime. To make sure the seamstresses are happy with that. Mind you, most of them go home before I do my live because they're early starters. Great. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed our little tour of Riverbank there, and I look forward to chatting with you all in a couple of weeks' time. I hope you have a great week. Thanks, everyone.